Imagine boarding a plane where the flight attendant greets you by name, where your luggage is whisked away before you even step out of the car, where your suite overlooks a private coastline instead of a crowded beach. That's the world of luxury travel, polished, perfectly orchestrated, and often wildly misunderstood. Most people assume luxury travel is only about spending huge amounts of money. But the truth is, the wealthy travel differently, not just because they can afford to, but because they avoid mistakes that the average traveler makes without realizing it. Today, we're diving into the subtle, strategic, and surprisingly practical habits used by rich travelers to guarantee stress-free, unforgettable high-end travel experiences. And once you know these secrets, you can use them too, no matter your budget. One of the biggest mistakes regular travelers make is assuming last-minute planning is spontaneous and exciting. In luxury travel, last minute is almost always a disaster. Rich people don't gamble with their time. Everything from private transfers to exclusive restaurant reservations is arranged weeks or even months ahead. They know that premium services often operate on limited availability. The most sought-after villas, yachts, spas, and even private guides can book out a year in advance. Wealthy travelers plan ahead not because they have to, but because they want perfection, and perfection takes time to arrange. Their vacations run smoothly not by luck, but by careful orchestration. Another mistake everyday travelers make is chasing discounts on luxury experiences. Rich people know that luxury and discounts rarely mix well. When booking a business class seat, a five-star hotel, or a high-end tour, they never look for the cheapest option, they look for the best value. The difference is subtle but important. Cheapest often means compromised quality, inconvenient schedules, or limited flexibility. Wealthy travelers prefer extra perks instead of small savings, complimentary upgrades, flexible cancellations, priority check-in, late checkout, and personalized service. They focus on the experience, not the discount, which is exactly how they end up with the most enjoyable trips. Most travelers also make the mistake of overpacking, stuffing their suitcases with just-in-case outfits. Rich people never do this. Their secret? They pack light, but pack smart. High-quality clothing that's versatile, durable, and easy to mix and match. Luxury travelers know that the less you carry, the easier everything becomes. Quicker airport transitions, easier hotel check-ins, and far fewer lost luggage risks. And if they truly need something, they simply buy it on the trip. This approach eliminates clutter and adds freedom. Traveling light is not just practical, it's a luxury in itself. Another mistake that many people make is treating travel like a checklist, trying to visit every landmark, every museum, every must-see spot. Wealthy travelers do the opposite. They focus on depth, not quantity. Instead of rushing through 5 cities in 6 days, they take their time in one incredible location. They value meaningful experiences, private tours with historians, cooking classes with Michelin-trained chefs, sunset yacht rides, or simply relaxing in a world-class spa. They savor the destination instead of rushing through it. And because of this slow, intentional approach, their trips feel restful rather than exhausting. Regular travelers also tend to book whatever is popular online, relying heavily on travel blogs and influencer recommendations. Rich travelers never depend on generic reviews. They have personal travel advisors, concierge services, or connections with hotel managers who give them insider access. These professionals know their preferences, anticipate their needs, and curate experiences not available to the general public. Instead of searching for experiences, wealthy travelers are offered them. That level of personalization is a major reason why their trips feel effortless and exclusive. One of the most overlooked mistakes ordinary travelers make is ignoring travel insurance or choosing cheap, minimal coverage. Wealthy travelers never skip insurance. In fact, they choose premium coverage because they know that things can and do go wrong. Flight delays, medical emergencies, lost luggage, or unexpected cancellations. Luxury travelers think long-term. They protect their time, their comfort, and their peace of mind. Insurance may feel optional until it's needed, and rich travelers make sure they're covered before that moment arrives. Another common mistake is failing to research cultural etiquette. Many people assume that if they're paying for a luxury experience, the destination revolves around them. Rich people understand the opposite. They respect local customs. Whether it's dress codes at sacred sites, tipping expectations, language basics, or dining etiquette, wealthy travelers inform themselves beforehand. When you travel respectfully, doors open, locals welcome you, service improves, and opportunities appear that tourists rarely experience. Respect is a luxury mindset. A surprising mistake regular travelers make is booking the most expensive hotel room without considering location. Rich travelers know that a hotel is only luxurious when it's convenient. A penthouse suite loses its appeal if it's far from the experiences you want. Wealthy travelers prioritize accessibility, privacy, and scenery. They choose accommodations that enhance their plans, not complicate them. Sometimes that means a boutique villa instead of a famous resort, or a private island instead of a crowded beach. Their choices are strategic, not impulsive. Another major difference is how the wealthy manage time zones and jet lag. Most travelers simply endure jet lag, losing the first day of their trip to exhaustion. Rich travelers plan around it. They adjust their sleep schedule before the flight, stay hydrated, avoid heavy meals, and often hire wellness experts or use specialized recovery treatments. Some even arrive a day early to acclimate before important events. Jet lag doesn't control their trip. They control it. Regular travelers also tend to disclose too much information online, posting travel plans, hotel locations, and live updates. Rich travelers avoid oversharing for privacy and safety. They post after leaving a destination, not while still there. They never reveal room numbers, flight details, or personal schedules. Their vacations are experiences, not broadcasts. Privacy is one of the greatest luxuries they protect. Another mistake people make is failing to budget for hidden costs. Luxury travel includes service charges, resort fees, taxes, transfers, and premium dining. Rich travelers expect these additional costs and plan for them, which means they're never surprised or stressed. They don't chase cheap luxury. They invest in quality and transparency. Ordinary travelers also try to do everything themselves. Rich travelers delegate. They let experts handle logistics, bookings, paperwork, currency exchanges, and special requests. Delegation is not laziness, it's efficiency. It allows them to enjoy the experience without worrying about the technical details. This is one reason their vacations feel relaxing, not overwhelming. Many people also fall into the trap of assuming luxury means extravagance, ordering the most expensive wine, booking the priciest suite, or choosing experiences solely because they're costly. Wealthy travelers know that luxury is about refinement, not price. A simple experience like a private picnic on a secluded beach or a personalized city tour can feel more luxurious than a flashy, overpriced attraction. They choose authenticity over ostentation. Finally, the biggest mistake regular travelers make is traveling without intention. They go somewhere because it's trendy, cheap, or heavily advertised. Rich travelers choose destinations based on personal meaning, relaxation, cultural enrichment, celebration, adventure, or family connection. They understand why they're traveling, not just where. And that intention transforms everything, not only the destination, but the experience itself. Luxury travel isn't about money. It's about mindset, strategy, and awareness. The wealthy travel better because they avoid the hidden mistakes that most travelers don't even realize they're making. And you can adopt these habits too. Plan ahead. Prioritize value over discounts. Pack smarter. Travel slower. Seek personalization. Protect your trip. Respect the culture. Choose strategic locations. Manage your wellness. Maintain privacy. Expect hidden costs. Delegate. Choose meaning over flash. When you travel like this, your experience becomes richer, whether or not you're rich. If you learn something new today or feel inspired to elevate your next trip, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment below with the luxury travel mistake you're guilty of. Trust me, you're not alone. But now that you know the secrets, your next journey might be your best one yet.